Hi guys, and welcome back to CC Investing. My name is Chester, and today I'm here to give you an update coming through on the US30. Very interesting stuff coming through from the CPI as well today. So yeah, we're going to be having a look at the price and seeing where the prediction for the US30 is going to be going here. Starting off on the daily chart, as you can see, pretty prominent falling wedge chart pattern, guys. Falling wedges tend to usually break to the upside. In this market, never. Potentially we could actually break to the upside. We'll actually have to see there. But as you can see, these are the levels of support currently here in terms of this downward sloping support line. The last time that we did bounce it was on 29,848. And from there, we actually have started a little bit of an uptrend, but we have not really done that well, right? We have consolidated for quite a while, and then we did set a couple of higher lows there, and we actually came down quite rapidly to challenge those higher lows. So it really doesn't look that great here for the US30, and now we are forming probably some sort of symmetrical triangle chart pattern there as well. And the symmetrical triangle chart pattern at the bottom of a downtrend, guys, actually indicates it changes the chart pattern into a bearish pennant chart pattern, and that does mean continuation to the downside. So that's definitely something to really be looking out for there. We haven't come up here and tested this this level of resistance at this point. That will be, in terms of a price here for the US30, that will be 31,588. If we do see any sort of buying pressure there, I really would expect resistance coming through at that point. You can see also, if we bang down horizontal as well, you can see the support that we do have on this area, and vice versa, resistance as well. So this is going to be an area correlating well with trend lines as well, guys. So I would expect resistance coming down at least to the 21 EMA there as well, and that's going to be down to around 31,211. So really crucial areas to really be looking out for there. If we do see a big pump, well, I'd say a big pump, a move to the upside here, a micro move to the upside here for the US30. Going to be dropping down some time frames now and see what we're working with there. You can see here on the 4 hour, as I was just saying there on the daily, it's pretty, we're consolidating really. It's not really great. We're seeing micro downtrends and little micro uptrends here. It's not the best price action in the world here for the US30, but the key areas that I'm probably looking for there, it is going to be this area for a level of support, and then also resistance. It's probably going to be some sort of trend line like that, right? That's sort of what we're looking for, and then also that does correlate very well with a nice rejection coming through from here as well, like we were just saying earlier. So yeah, stars are aligning for that. And just in terms of looking at the chart, let's bring up the MACD on the 4 hour and see what we're working with. As you can see, boring, flaccid trends. Nothing really that crazy going on there, guys. In terms of momentum, we are seeing we're seeing the bearish trend actually come to an end here, the momentum of that slowing down, and you can see we're due a bit of a bullish crossover. So that's going to be interesting to see how strong that is going to be, whether it's going to be a trend like this or whether it's going to be pretty flaccid and boring. But nevertheless, I do think if we do see any sort of crazy momentum to the upside, as I said, resistance at this area, you can see the 200 EMA coming down as well. Very strong resistance. Twice we've tested that, and we haven't broke it. You can see resistance from that bad boy as well. So yeah, I would expect resistance coming through from there. So yeah, definitely I would say it's going to be fairly unlikely that we do break to the upside here, that we do break 31,500. So I would expect downwards momentum for the US30 at this time, guys. Now moving down to, should we look for a little scalp coming through here for today and see what we can work with? Let's have a little look for a little scalp there. Let's have a look at that. Like, you can see the level of support coming through from there, and then I would probably say we're looking at something along the lines of this, maybe something along the lines of that. As you can see, nice test coming through there. You can see resistance being formed multiple times here. This is going to create a symmetrical triangle chart pattern. So let's look at some measure moves. Let's look at some breakout scenarios and see what we're working with there. As you can see, this is going to be the measure move to the downside here, and that's going to be bringing the price down to around that 3,637 level that we were just talking about on the longer term time frame. So yeah, it is sort of lining up at this time, guys. Definitely something to looking out for there as well. Now also we do have the CPI today, and that is going to be let me bring that up. You can see this is basically inflation figures compared to how much the consumer is spending. As you can see, over the last few years, we have really been rising here. This will affect the price across the board. It will affect pretty much all markets, guys. And as you can see, back in 2021, it was around 4.7%, right? So pretty horrific. Pretty horrific in terms of inflation there. We know it's only been getting worse this year. It's 2022. We know it's only been getting worse. I think I'm being bitten by a mosquito. But it's only getting worse at this point in time. If we go back to, where was it? I was looking at this earlier. I think it was back in 1920, I think it was. It was the worst it had ever been with that crash. the worst it's ever been with that crash. So yeah, it's definitely, I think it was around 26% or something like that. So yeah, definitely something to really, really be watching out for today, guys. That will affect the price of the US30 and across a lot of other assets as well. But yeah, that's going to be it from me in terms of this US30 update. Trade safe, guys. It'll be interesting to see an update later on in the week, probably on Friday, to see where and how this has affected the US30. I will be doing a video on that, so stay tuned. If you like the video, smash a like. If you like the content, you know what to do. Press the subscribe button and let me know your opinions in the chat, guys, whether you what you think is going to be happening with the US30. But for now, it's going to be peace out and goodbye from me, CC Investing.